fellow horde hunters and zombie slayers. I'm getting into my own world again. You know, I'm usually in my own world, so to speak, but this is literally my own world that, you know, pretty much I've spent my whole time, my whole spare time playing. I suppose you could say that. So yeah, I want to start the roof on my damn house because I've been procrastinating with it, thinking I should do this and that, and now I've got a picture in my head of what it should be. So I thought I'd get on and say give myself an hour to give it a crack. So let's see how well this goes. I don't think an hour is going to be long enough for the way I build. I kind of build kind of slowly, which sucks. But at the end, you know, the end product is pretty cool. So we'll see. We'll see today. We'll see what can be done and what can't be done. I'm going to need some clay roof brick stuff. Okay. So let's do these are the I'm gonna need the most of these, so 250 of those. Let's just say that for now. Okay, 43:18. Sweet, I have 26 minutes left. We'll go half of those because I've got a lot of corners to do. 120, we'll say, less than half, which should be a craft them up, baby. So 40 minutes. Oh, that's, yeah, it's gonna take 40 minutes, of course. So at least I can get stuff started. I can at least build the underside of the roof and then come back and pick up the ramp parts and do those.
Stream elements bot running clapping hands sign.
Yep, cool. Thanks, Stream Elements. They do okay, I suppose. I suppose they do okay. There's a whole lot out there. I was just testing those. There's to see if it would run nicely with PS4 and YouTube, but it's more tailor-made to Twitch and PC gaming, so despite how good they are, I am not going to continue using them for too much longer. There we go. That will do. That will do. Pretty sure I've got some back in the other house. I'm not going to have forges, am I? I'm going to have forges. We'll chuck a couple of forges in the new house. Why not? Won't mess with the game too much, I'm sure. Desk safe. Yeah, I'll take a few junky things over there, a few odd bits and pieces. Oh, a locker or two. I think I can make those anyway. I might need a workbench. Do I want a crap refrigerator? Yeah, okay, I'll take the crap refrigerator. And let's say half of those. And a few of them too. Take those and a few of those. And that's about me, isn't it? Facial piercing. Don't really need the facial piercings. I will be smelting those. And that'll be fun. Burn them to bits. Yeah, I had fun completing the tutorial last night. And that was cool. That was cool. Ow. Yeah, don't do that. But now, yes, it's on to doing my own thing. Let's see here if I can get a few more out of this one. Yes, I can. Okay, so not bricks, thank you. It is clay roof. Let's get this one doing some blocks here. I'm figuring that on the outside I'm going to do upgrade it to clay, which turns this stuff white. So yeah, cool. There'll also be a bunch of screamers that will be summoned by this as well. Just see if I've got any more clay. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Enough time to get some. Oh, already the zombie patrol has arrived outside. Tell you what, they can be annoying when you're trying to build. That's why I named this one "Can I start the roof now?" Because I really have to ask the zombies if they'd like give me a break for a little while. And I'm not game enough to. Oh Jesus! Give me a break, woman. Ah, yeah, bitch. Okay, so it looks like I'll be doing a little screamer patrol as well. Excellent. Okay, where's that flying bastard? Ooh, oh, you take 2 hits now. Oh. Ah. Yeah, you take 2 hits. Get down. And stay down. And then don't get back up. I can't believe this. I want to start the roof, you bastards. Would you mind giving me a break, you win? What a cheeky cow. Oh man. Hey doggy, why are you going so slow, man? Usually you're like the fastest one. Honestly, shouldn't I have learned how to to reload my guns by now? Before I leave the damn game? You having trouble there, Spidey? Spider-Man. Oh, I'm having more trouble than him. No, I'm not going to use that piece of crap. Come this way, doggy. All of you can come this way. That way you get double damage from the upside down spikes there. Is it? At least it's not that bad, you know, there's not that many. When are you going to stop, dude? You can stop anytime you want, just so that I can get a couple of shots right in the freaking temple. Thank you. This is for you. Oh, is that another one? What a wench. Okay, well, screw you guys. I'm going home. God damn it. Little bastards in there. All I wanted to do was build me damn house, you. You're the spawn of Satan. How dare thee? You can't get me in here either, gobshites. Okay, that's H1Z1 reload. Okay, we don't want that. We want this. Wait. Wait. Ooh. Okay. Well, what was I doing? Killing some Z's. I was pretty sure I heard one more lady of the night trying to attack my stuff. How dare you, lady? 136, next one 140. Does that sound right? Yes, it does. I've got 4 days. I'm gonna hit the traders as well. Hopefully it's not a whole 40 minutes, because really, I should start cooking dinner in 30 minutes. I'm gonna cook a lovely dinner, chicken dinner for everybody tonight. I was thinking my favorite, which is, it's a secret recipe called chicken salt. Can you guess the secret ingredient? It's definitely not tons of salt, if that's what you're thinking. But I'm actually not being completely honest with you on that recipe. It is just chicken with salt. You should try it. It's very simple. I can run you through the preparations for that if you would like. Take out a roasting pan and preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, or how much was that in Fahrenheit? I wish I knew that off the top of my head, because that would have been really cool. And then in your roasting pan, you should put a tablespoon of oil and place your chicken in the roasting pan. And now, place your raw chicken in the roasting pan. After that, you can use a salt grinder and some pink Himalayan salt and just put that salt everywhere. Salt that bitch up. Make her so salty. At which point you can then pop that salted chicken in your preheated oven and cook for 30 to 40 minutes. Checking occasionally and turning once. You can also, for extended flavor, baste it in its own juices at 3 points during the cooking period, okay? And that is my super easy, super quick chicken salt recipe for your ears only. Alternatively, if you only have 20 minutes, you can put your chicken in the microwave, set it to nuke the shit out of that for 11 to 15 minutes, and then go ahead and pop that baby in the oven, finish it off on 200 for the remaining 10 to 15 minutes. So should all up be a bit, 25 minutes maybe. It's still, you gotta be careful with chicken, people. Do not undercook your chicken. It is not cool. Salmonella is not cool unless it has dub after the name, and they're actually pretty fucking mean. So, otherwise, we don't want salmonella. Okay? Nobody wants your salmonella chicken. Okay? That's why they don't sell it in restaurants and all that. So, there we go. One simple recipe for viewers out there. Because, cooking is becoming a lost art in this day and age. With the era of takeaways and delivered food. Wow. Okay, that's pretty much done now. Right. Let's go check on our cooking. It has been 6 minutes, so I'm not going to be expecting too much about this. No. Oh, get rid of my junk. As usual. By the time I've gotten rid of my junk, another one shall appear. I'm saying that because this game has a tendency to prove me wrong every time. So if I want something to happen, I need to say the opposite. You catch me? It's sort of like talking to a 5-year-old trying to get them to do something. Oh, I hope you don't clean up your mess. Gee. I'd have to give you a lolly if you cleaned up your mess. I hope you don't. Aren't kids great? Right, next thing, get rid of the gun, which I was right by. Well done, me. And those damn overalls. Legs. She got legs. She knows how to use them. She got legs. Anyway, my completely unawesome rendition of ZZ Top. Wait, get the hell out of there. What are you doing in my ear? Da, da, da. There's a spider on your head. Oh man, you know I don't know your ghetto lingo. Nah man, there is a spider on your head. Oh, give it to me straight. What are you trying to say? There's a spider on your motherfucking head. Shit. Okay, what was that from? It's got Tim Robbins and Martin Lawrence in it. No, Blue Streak. Don't say Blue Streak. It ain't Blue Streak. It's something else. Sort it out. Gee. Oh. Oh. How many minutes now? Oh yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more. Alright, I'll see. I'll take what I can out of here. Hey, welcome to the stream. If you're still here. Ooh, I'm nearly up to the good stuff. Well, I could at least get started, so that's good. You keep doing your thing, Forgers. I'm just gonna go play in the new house and see what the hell I can do about this roof. Because, yeah, I'm not even sure exactly what I'm going to do. I just have a picture, so, well, a picture in my head of what I want to see. You know, I wanted to use metal ladders, but I couldn't be bothered making them, and I keep forgetting every time I'm back in that other bloody place there. And at this stage, wait, get in there. I've put all my tools and weapons down because I was having a bit of a Screamer Horde fun battle thingy. I also need to decide what I'm going to put on this roof here, which was, I should just go with concrete, it's the strongest, and then lay those other ones on top. So yeah, sweet. Yeah, I'll do that, because I'm gonna, unfortunately I'm gonna knock all that red floor out. I don't like the patterns of the walls underneath, so yeah, those are all gonna go and be replaced by concrete. So then you'll have a concrete floor and a concrete roof. I could do a completely red roof. I'm just not too sure how well it's going to stand up, because this is built for the mass 120, mass 10, max load 120. So 12 block centers, and 12 block spacings between the walls and shit. So let's see down here what I had also stored away for this build. Okay, a few more of them, and a few of my starters for the corners, but am I going to use those, or am I going to use the half blocks? I was going to use a mix, but of course, as soon as I thought that, I thought, why not put the other half of the slabs back in the chest in the Horde base? Yep, good idea, good idea. Now, if you're sitting there watching, I can see your messages, and you just missed out on my super awesome chicken salt recipe. Like, you literally just missed out on that. The things people miss these days. Now, I was going to pick those slabs up. I call them half slabs because once upon a time when I was a young man I used to play Minecraft. So every time I see a half block like that, all I can think of is is the Minecraft half slab. The slab, I mean. Cool, at least I got those. Those are the ones I can cook away. I've got more than enough to get started here. Oh, of course I'm hungry. You know, just wait for me to leave there and then make me forget. I'll be back there in a second anyway. Because I haven't even put anything into this. Get up there. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't put anything into this house yet. So this is going to be fun. What I will want is the nail gun, the auger. I'm going to move that over here and that in there. Don't really need that right now. No, I don't. I don't need that right now. I do need this. And I do need those. Because these will be the first layer that I'm going to cover up with some of these blocks. Yeah? These clay blocky thingies. Even though it doesn't really need concrete, does it? I just go overkill. That's a really expensive thing to be using here, which is why I keep thinking, don't use the concrete. It could go to better use, but once I put it down, it's all on after that. And who knows, might wind up looking pretty cool. I can always get more concrete. I'm just a hoarder, so I don't want to use it. You know, it's like the guys, they go, oh no, I can't part with that if it's got sentimental value. It's a bag with some human feces in it. What do you mean it's got sentimental value? It looks like some rats have been eating at it. Oh shit. Now I'm only using concrete blocks instead of rebar because I don't have that much iron. You know, I've only got like 60,000 or some shit. And the hoarder that I am, I forgot to bring concrete. The hoarder that in there, baby. 300, probably not going to be enough to do this area. Should really have queued some of that up too. But hey, them's the breaks. Over this area, I'm going to be putting the skylight and the upper deck, just so that you can see what's going on over at the base there. It's gonna be pretty cool. The skylight, I'll probably just use those heavy duty business blocks, so that's nice and flush with the top of the roof here. And also maybe even they'll let in a bit of light, which is the usual function of glass, but I don't think anybody told the guys down at the Fun Pimps and Telltale Games that is the case, because most of the glass is not see-through. Sure, the light comes through, but the transparency side of things is well below par, which is why I had to use the most basic wood windows, which don't even require glass to make them. even though they make a glass smashing noise when you break them, and it looks like they've got glass in them. So yeah, go figure. I'll work that shit out. Okay, there is my ladder. I like that how I lean out there just to see down the side of the that's classic gamer strategy there. You know, you couldn't play Gran Turismo 1 on PlayStation 1 without leaning into the corners. It was just, you didn't get the cornering capability out of, you know, the full cornering capability out of your car if you did that. I do like not having the
Gave you a like grinning cat face with smiling eyes.
Oh, thank you, Skyheart. Here I am just talking about random stuff. Just saying how I like sometimes not having the comment box up there, because you know, a lot of those really bad toxic people like to see their comments on the screen. So you get a whole lot less of that. You get actual people wanting to know something and asking valid questions. And that's always fun. I like answering valid questions. How's your stomach feeling? I hope you're feeling better. Nausea and uncomfortable vomiting is never fun. And I think everybody would attest to that. I'm just building like a deck on top of the... Yeah.
I am feeling much better.
Excellent. Excellent. Still one. Yeah, I'm about to cook some dinner soon, and it is going to be yummy. So I'm doing like a chicken dish, and then maybe I'm thinking mashed potatoes tonight. And I like peel the potatoes and then fry the peels up in the deep fryer, and they turn into like potato chips. It's pretty random, but damn, are they tasty. Especially just sprinkled on top of your mashed potatoes, and then a couple of twists of...
But I do a most unorthodox me though to recover. Eat and drink nothing for 12 hours and sleep. Nice.
That sounds like a pretty good way of doing it. That's what I do if I'm feeling sick. Sleep is usually the first thing I do. Because yeah, it's, if you got a tummy bug, I think most of them actually feed on sugars and stuff. So if there's sugars in everything from, you know, you got your glucose and your sucrose and your what's the other one? I can't think of it. In fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So yeah, sugar is everywhere, and of course it is in sugar itself. Hopefully everybody knows that. I can't reach there. I'm just trying to...
It works very well to sleep, and fast chill better for me grinning cat face with smiling eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Fasting, I fast, you know, not...
Sugar is in salad too.
Yes, sugar is in salad. It's pretty much in everything. That's why, like, when you get something sugary and sweet, it's so good. Because, yeah, our bodies are trained to pick up on sugars and absorb them and transmute them into fats. And, yep. That's why, you know, I try to tell my kids to stay away from too much sugar. Sure, you're allowed some sugar, you know, I'm not like, don't eat sugar at all. It's just, you know, don't make sugar part of the main part of your diet. And especially don't have it before dinner, because you won't enjoy my lovely cooking. Okay, I'm not liking that at all. This part here is upsetting me.
Agreed.
But yeah, the fasting works well. Like, it just resets your metabolism for me. Like, if I feel a bit sluggish, or if I'm getting sick, I often won't fast. But if I do feel sluggish, as if I just need a break, I'll take a day off and just drink water, and obviously it would be on days that I wouldn't be doing anything strenuous or pushing myself, because you can have accidents when you haven't eaten. So it's usually on a resting day, and just do that once a month. Sometimes I do it by accident, just playing video games or doing some art or something. I will forget to eat because I'm so focused and involved in what I'm doing that just doesn't occur to me, and then the sun goes down and I'm like, holy crap, I better have something to eat. Because I can get pretty hangry as well, and everybody in the house notices when I get hangry. It's like, hi, and I'm like, shut up. It's not pretty. But yeah, those fasting days, when I know it's coming, it's not so bad. Oh, there we go. There is actually a block there, it just hasn't registered until now. Yep, cool. I'm going to do something different over here, is I'm going to start using those half blocks. I don't even really, I shouldn't have done it in this. I should have done it in wood. But them's the breaks. I'm going to need another maybe 400 of these blocks again. Because I've got 600, and that's the only area that was going to be like a deck on top of the house. I might extend it out, make a cool shape or something. Might not be a bad idea. Hopefully I've left enough room to put a little lip of a roof on there. I believe I have, so that shouldn't look too bad. I'm going to go to some extreme lengths to create a nice shape for this roof, because once the roof is on, it just makes the house look like a house. At the moment, it just looks like a box with like some windows. I'd like to have something cool going on up here. I was thinking like a tower or something as well, but because of the layout, there's not really a situation I could have a tower. Ooh, I tell a lie. I could put a tower in there. I could put some steps in. It's just that it's so expensive to make a tower. Yeah. And I've really only got about 10,000. I might not even have 10,000 anymore. I can't off the top of my head remember exactly how much concrete I've got left, which is bad. So I better get my butt back to the base after I run out of these blocks and set up some more concrete, check these cement mixers, that sort of thing. Will I need to place full blocks there? Doubt it. I doubt it. I have to go back home anyway. I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I need to food. So yes, I can start the roof, but I can't finish it. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that's all going to be hidden under clay blocks, clay roof blocks that are going to be turned white. So that is probably going to look okay. It'll have a nice contrast. Now, what am I? Yeah, forges. Those are all done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you all done? No, you're not. Okay. You're almost all done. I might have to get half of that concrete out of there. I want a little bit more than that. What's half of that? Okay, 2, 1, 4, 5. What do you got for me, baby? Oh yeah, let's just do the same out of that one. Oh, take my stuff. Remember to grab your stuff. Oh, that'll fill up. Okay, get out of my face, block. Okay, cool. Nothing in there and nothing in there, I suppose, because I would have managed to empty those. This isn't it either, is it? Nah, but I've got a little bit of wood, stone in there. This is the one specifically for that. Oh, I've only got 3. That is terrible. Did I store any in here? Oh, yeah, 4, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, that's looking a little better. There might even be some upstairs in the alternate resource one, alternate building box. Yeah, sweet. I'll let that cook away. Maybe, oh yeah, that's all done, sorry. It's this one, I want to take the last of these out, but I'm still halfway there. I'll eat while that's happening. Because we don't want to starve. Oh no, I don't want to eat that because I'm maxed out. I just want cans. Give me some cans. Let's get thirsty. Gotta get thirsty in here. Sweet. You are busy. Yes, I am pretty busy. And it is coming up to 5 o'clock on the hour in another 182 seconds. Which means I'm going to have to go cook some dinner. Because I would like to have dinner at 5:30 or at the latest 5:45. I really didn't have much time to stream this evening. I just want to get a look at this, see if it's still looking weird. Nah, don't look that weird. I will put a crawl space in. If I'm going to put a crawl space in, I'm going to want full blocks. Hot damn it, you gosh darn it. So, if I'm going to put in full blocks, I'm going to have to make some blocks in there. That's going to hurt my resources here. Let's do another 300. 300 should do it. I'm guessing here. I can't even be bothered calculating it right now. Recipes. Concrete. Quickly do it, man. Quickly. Quickly, please. All of you can get working. Get that ass working. Dankeschön. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, of course. Let me in. You'll probably notice if you press jump on a set of ladders, you'll fall. So and when you get to the bottom, you won't be able to use ladders for an undetermined amount of time until you perform some sort of action, which I can't figure out which action it is. And as soon as I know, I'll let everybody else know, because it's kind of one of those things that pisses you right off. Like, totally, man. Like, totally pisses you off. I kind of do have two options. I could make the inside look weird by having a band of like, a band of half concrete sticking out of the top of the bricks, or see what I did here. I needed a wall, but it's like I was running out of space, so I had to use plates. Because I basically didn't calculate any of this place. I wanted to just wing it and so that it would be as random as possible. So that it didn't look too boxy. And it's still a box, really. I try to put some shape into it, but you just, unless you're building big, a circle doesn't really look like a circle until you've left the 50 by 50 block radius behind, you know, and then you go into the hundreds of blocks, and then you can start doing some really nice curves and everything. You can use parabola as in number patterns and stuff like that to make amazing curves and shapes. Like an easy curve is, try going 1 1 2 1 1 2 3 4 and so on, and you'll find that it winds up being a curve. I could show you sometime on a creative level just how to build curves. I learned how to build curves in situations that would be good for this game back in 1990 when I was using Paintbrush, which was the Windows version of MS Paint before it became MS Paint in the, geez, it must have been mid-90s to late 90s that they swapped it over to that. So yeah, I learned that you could zoom in on Paintbrush and then you'd get this grid come up, because basically back in those days they didn't have JPEGs, they had bitmaps. Everything was bitmaps, so it was 1 bit for every square basically. Ah, she's a bit map, bitch. Okay, where's my concrete at? Oh, that was the timing. It was just like doing the driving back from picking up my daughter. I got every green light and every intersection was open, and of course after school time is the most traffic ridden, bloody horrible time to drive, and my lovely lady complains about it every day, and I'm like, hey darling, I will go do the school run today after school. And lo and behold, I had no problems. Okay, maybe I should kill these guys. Yeah, maybe I should. I just kill her first, because I'm not really interested in doing another 1600 bloody kills. I want to get to 10k before the update, so that's the only goal. Today the goal is... yeah, today the goal is just start the damn route rather than procrastinating about it. Damn it, boy! Now they should be running. Oh, bitch face. Oh no. Of course you're gonna reload right then, aren't you? Don't you scream. Don't you scream. Okay, take out all the crawlers. Yep, blah blah blah. Holy crap. Oopsie. I didn't want to destroy her body. We've gotta love that jerky aim. Alright, you bastards. Go cut you up, man. Oh. Oh, my knife is blunt. Oh, damn. My knife is very, very blunt. New stuff. Uh-oh. Yeah, take that. And You... Oh. Bitch. Die. Okay. She just ruined all those bodies I wanted to loot. How dare you. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Oh, come on. Do it properly. That's properly. Okay, who else needs some killing? Okay, you two. Missed no threat. And thankfully he didn't get his head stuck in the killer guy. Great. Alright, who's the last one? Who's the... Oh yeah, you are. You're two of the last ones. Whoa! Oh, he knew I was going to shoot him. Oh, no, it's this bloody block here. Give me that. It actually deals to zombies pretty well too. That made it worse. Sometimes they glitch out like this on my base. It sucks. It's better than them jumping up and down though, I must say, because once you clean up all this mess that I left around, then they don't make so much of an issue of it. Right, what did I pick up? I picked up ammo, I picked up guns, I picked up no clothes, fuel, blah blah blah. Resources, yes. Let's drop some of this junk in here. So I have these like random drop boxes in here, and then, well, not random, they are labeled, but I have major storage downstairs, so that, because these ones can be destroyed by cops and stuff, so I don't want to keep a whole bunch in here. As soon as they get, you know, like a stack, I'll take them downstairs. I haven't done it in a while. So then if a cop manages to destroy this stuff, I don't need to be that worried, because I've got the majority of it downstairs. Guns, no, didn't pick up any parts. Food, alright. Get rid of you. I know these were in the other one. Fucking hate these sham sandwiches. I might just drop those this time, because I never make that much of, what do you call it, mouldy bread. Yeah, because that's all you can make sham sandwiches out of is mouldy bread. Obviously you could eat them, but yeah, only if you're really stuck. Like, would I be eating sham sandwiches? And even at the start of the game, I have never had to eat sham sandwiches. Am I still... Oh, that wasn't too bad. A couple of them. Yeah, still longest life. 273, 4 minutes. I'm sure there's somebody who's done better. I'd like to know who they are, so if you guys know, let me know in the comments. Which I can see, by the way. Yeah. So yeah, drop me a comment if you want to talk. Subscribe if you want to see more. But you know all that stuff. Hit the bell if you want to see it every time I get on. But you're seeing as half of my viewers are already the people that are subscribed, you've probably already done that, so thank you. Right. So yeah, let me continue building this damn house. I just want to build the roof and get that done. That's all I need to do. Then I can start decorating, which I have not had a proper chance in any of these games to decorate. Like the first time I played it, I went hard. I built like 3 bases, one in the old church, and you know, all on Navisgame. One in the old church, one down at the big hotel near the edge of the desert, and then I had a 3rd base. Where was that 3rd base? I think it was just like in a passing gas or the working stiffs. I think, yeah, it might have been on top of the working stiffs just outside Dyersville. So yeah, I had like 3 bases and I'd wasted a whole lot of resources on building it all. They went quite well. I should probably post them to my Facebook page or whatever, or on the 7 days. Oh, Legends of 7DGD, D2D, which is my community channel for PlayStation 4. So you can actually go there and see what I've been up to in the past. There's probably some posts there. I might have just randomly chucked a whole bunch in there, but I should actually go back, as it's not really, you know, a social community as yet, because I only got a few people in there, and they no longer play anymore. It's just one of those things. I just thought it would be good to have that there for in the future when I actually start finding an easier way to use it. You know, and I found that there is an app for that, for PlayStation communities that you can use to just basically upload, download, chat, and read community messages, and see who's online, see who's playing, that sort of stuff. So if you like having all the apps, that's a good one. Another good app for PlayStation is actually that second screen one. That's what I'm using to hear your comments. So it'll turn your comments into speech, so I don't even have to look at it. It's usually just when I'm not paying attention that I won't even hear it. I'll be focused on the game, and otherwise, yeah, I'll usually get a message and reply. I probably said earlier, these concrete blocks are pretty expensive to be using as a roof. Like I said back then, once I'd started it, I was like, fuck it, just keep going, man, keep going. I forgot to bring those business glass blocks over. Whoops. Nearly done half of it. Half of it. Stink. The tricky bit is actually going to be getting out onto the middle edge here that I've put in, and then putting in the first block of the outer roof. Like, I'm going to put in an awning, so it looks kind of like a house. It should look more like a house, and it's going to be a double-sided awning, so it'll go 2 blocks down. Yeah, it'll go ramp, and then an inverted ramp on the underside. So it should look pretty cool. Now, I haven't done any duping on this level, that's why it hasn't crashed. A lot of my mates look, oh, blue screen, and I go, bro, you dupe all the time, fucking hell. That's what it's gonna do that every time you play. If you dupe, it's gonna blue screen. Somebody says they don't dupe, and then you get kicked out, and they'll say, oh, my internet went off. It's probably because of the duping, not because of the internet. The internet ghost that just wipes out your game every time you're playing 7 days, but when you're playing Black Ops, you can play for 6 hours in a row. It's kind of obvious that that's what's going on. What is with the bees today? They're wasps, I know they're wasps. Woo! He's gonna fall so slowly. Right. Obviously Russian. So, sorry man, don't speak Russian. I can't even remember what hello is in Russian. Yep, but welcome to the stream. Welcome to be here. I should use a Google Translate or something to do that. I just wouldn't have a clue how to type that in. Yeah, how do I change my keyboard to Russian? I'm sure there's like 100 different dialects of, that you speak over there too, from one side of the country to the other. There's a big country. I'm being very, very generalized by saying Russia. It could be anywhere in Middle Europe there. It's a big place. Now, the world in general is kind of a big place. Unless you take into account the size of the universe, then it's kind of a small place. It's a little too small for me. If I had a chance to get off this planet, I would take it. Go visit other places. Especially if it wasn't like in our ancient rockets. Oh my god, we're so far behind the times on Earth here. Look, like, how many years ago did we come up with the Gene Roddenberry start writing about Star Trek and stuff? We still haven't even got replicators or warp technology or impulse engines. We haven't got any of that stuff. Like, what the hell? Like, it sucks. We're useless. Like, especially with Tesla managing to design a Wi-Fi in 1893, for fuck's sake, and we've only just got Wi-Fi in the last 10 years, 20 years. Ugh. The patent office is not doing its job, unless its job is to withhold awesome technology and give us the crap technology in a drip feed sort of fashion so that we have to pay extra. Because, yeah, that would really piss me off if that was the case. I'm sure it would piss a whole bunch of people off, actually. And then would have people rioting in the streets and hanging politicians from lampposts and stuff, like George Bush Sr. predicted. If they found out what we did, they'd be hanging us from the light posts. Well, you obviously know you did something wrong, dude. You better confess before you die. If you've done something wrong. 9/11 was an inside job. Thanks, Rick and Morty. Oh, I of course knew that the day it happened. Who can't tell what a controlled demolition looks like? You know, crazy. Anyway. It's one of those subjects. You just can't touch those subjects. People get hurt about them. Okay, I've made another mistake. I really don't need to make mistakes like that. And I haven't got that much concrete that I can just go willy-nilly dropping blocks everywhere. $54, is it going to make it? I say yes. Who would like to take a guess as to how many blocks I'm going to have left? Here, I'll turn away so you can't calculate it. You can look at the amazing wilderness, the amazing wasteland, or check out my crazy base with the floating roof on it. I kind of like that floating roof. It's like just from this level that you can see. It's not even supported. It's working on some sort of messed up game mechanics. It's actually really easy to do. Anybody can do it. So yeah, I'm gonna say I've got 52 now. I'll be able to do that last bit of the roof with 8 left. Okay, let's go. Because I can't wait for everybody. And by the time, you know, there's like, I think I worked it out at a 12-second lag on the comments, and there's a 10-second delay on the stream. So if my buddies are talking and watching the stream, from when I say something to when it appears in the background on the video is about 10 seconds. Which is kind of stink. You'd hope that the chat would be a little bit faster so that you can reply. Because I know I have trouble remembering back to what I say. You know, a minute ago or 30 seconds ago, that sort of thing. So it's mainly because I cover so many different subjects and maybe ask 10 questions, and I'm like, which question are they answering? So if I'm ever in a chat room and doing my thing, oh, I lose. Yeah. Oh, I'm one short. I double lose. No, I don't, because I'm putting a ladder there. I meant to do that. No, I'm not putting a ladder there. Ah, oh, suck balls. 1 away. I should have made 301. Never mind. I'll have to make one. 1. Here we go. It's Sweet, it was the, remember that block that I placed in the wrong spot? Yeah, that was the block. That was the block I was not supposed to misplace. That one, okay. Die. Asshole. You did this to me, you bastard.
Thanks for subscribing, Crying Wolf AG.
Yeah, awesome, Crying Wolf. Thanks a lot, buddy. I'll go check out your channel later, see what you got. I'm always interested in other YouTubers, streamers, that sort of stuff. This is mainly just my games channel, so if you're doing gaming, I will definitely subscribe from this one. If you do something else, I might just hit you from my personal. Okay, cool. It's all looking okay so far. It looks exactly as it did, but with a roof. Come on, dude. Okay, now I'm lost because this is a brand new house. It's like, where's all my shit? What am I doing? Sweet. Okay, now this area was going to be the skylight into the lounge with some nice glass blocks in there. What I need to do is, oh, is that going to break my leg? Probably not. I think I designed it so that I can't. Better test it. Sweet. Okay, cool. That works. But it's not going to matter anyway because it's actually going to be too lower. So how I'm going to do this roof is pretty simple and straightforward, but takes a long damn time. So I'm going to put this one here, and then I'm going to flip this one upside down, like so, and then I'm going to put one more here. And ta-da, we have a frickin' awning, and I cover up all that concrete so it just looks like it's, you know, bricks going into slabs there. Now, just to make sure I'm not going to waste my time, I want to get a look at it before I do that, and see how lame it looks. Thinking and thinking. I might try the alternate version on that side and then compare the two, just to see, you know, I don't want to go around doing a whole lot of something and then realizing I don't like the look of it. So I do these little tests at the start of my build. So oh well, sort of not at the start, but what the hell? Oh, I think that spun did it. I hope these are going the right way because obviously I can't see shite. Let's see how that looks. See, I don't really like that either. Son of a bitch monkey. That one's obviously going to use more. That one looks a bit too weak. You know, I need to get the proportions right between the base and the roof so that it looks like a house that you'd want to live in. Yeah, so make a choice. I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to spend the extra blocks and do that. It's going to take probably 700 ramps. Fuck. It's going to take a lot. Okay, yeah, probably 700 to do the whole lot. I'm also going to be going up 4 layers. It's going to have a flat top after that. It's not going to be like this one with the peaks, because I've learned from experience that most of the time I just cave the whole damn building in. And this one is a maybe, oh jeez, is it that much? I think I've spent about 40,000 concrete, and then for the bricks another 30,000 stone. Oh shit. So, and then there's all the doors are already in, the ridiculous red floor that I'm gonna pull up. Yep, gosh damn it, if this falls down it's gonna be an expensive fail. So I'm not gonna push the roof too far. I know already it's solid as long as I build on top of the build the supports on top of the existing walls here. So I'm actually going to do that. But it calculates all the way to the ground level, and I know under here there's also a mine and some tunnels. So yeah, let's hope it all stands up. I think that's about me. I'm going to go make some dinner. I've stayed on a little bit longer than I expected to, just because I did want to get that start of the roof done before I sort of procrastinated again. So now that I've done that, I will log off and I will likely be back, maybe playing with some buddies later on tonight, because it is still only around 5:30 here in beautiful New Zealand. The sun is setting outside, creating some wonderful pink and purple hues across the clouds in the blue sky. Meanwhile, on the ground, everybody is freezing because it's not actually that cold. It's only like 10 degrees. But up here in the north, that's like, might as well be winter, because we are actually in winter. I must say, thanks for watching, and yeah, if you've got any questions, leave them in the comment box. I'll get back to them later. And of course, Crying Wolf, I will go check out your YouTube after this, and Skyheart, wonderful to see you in the chat as always. Yeah, peace guys, have fun out there.